Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Ladies and gentlemen, special guest artist this afternoon, Mr. Jim Markley. Happy birthday, Jim! Really epic family. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jim. Ashley's order remains standing. And we'd like to ask you all to reach out and pick up your drink or water glass or whatever it may be you may be drinking. We'd like to ask Mr. Jim Markley to make the toast.
Well, I'm not going to let you off that easy. Would you please sit down? I want to say a few words first. This might take a few minutes. You know how the Irish are. They won't shut up once you give them a microphone. Yeah, I just wanted to say a few words to you that are important. I think if I could label this little talk anything, it would be pulling for the underdog. I think all of your life you have been, to me, an example of someone who should pull for the underdog. You've always pulled for the underdog. Sometimes at the sacrifice of your family. My mother tells me that when you got back from your honeymoon, you were living on West Cold Street, and she came home from work, and you were bringing the TV down the stairs. And one of your friends didn't have a television, and you decided to give him your television. You were really pulling for the underdog there, but she marched you right back upstairs with the TV, as I understand it. But there isn't anyone in this room who hasn't been touched by your life. To some of you, you've been known as Si or Simon because when you made your confirmation, you took your father's name. And to others, you've been known as just simply Uncle. Not Uncle Jimmy, but Uncle, because in their eyes, you're the epitome of what an uncle should be because of the help that you've given them all through their lives and a number of generations, more than just one generation. And we want you to know today that we appreciate that. Also, you've been known as Papa to your 4 grandchildren. Who's Papa? There's Papa. There's Papa. Right. That's Papa. And you've also been known as Dad. But to me, you know that you've been known as Baba. And a lot of people don't understand why I call you Baba. And that's because as I was growing up, you were telling me of all the stories, all the Armenian stories that you had because of your very close friend, Norma Canarian, and your other friends named Baba. And I don't even remember the story, but the story had such an impact on my life. But when you told about Baba, I've been calling you Baba ever since you told the story. And, a lot of folks don't know that, you don't talk about it much, but you were very involved in the invasion of Normandy in D-Day, and you were a support group that crossed the channel, and how devastating it was for you that your division was the Gladder Division, and they left the night before, and when you set up base camp for them to return, no one returned. And I know that was very hard for you, and you rarely ever talk about it, but we want you to know that we appreciate your sacrifice. Personally, I want you to know that in 1985, when I was between marriages, I had a 4-year-old son and a 12-year-old son, and I really don't think I could have made it without your help and Mom when you left everything up here and came and lived with me for 2 years. And I want you to know that I really appreciate it. It's part of that pulling for the underdog. I was an underdog then, and I needed your help, and you were there, and you've always been there for all of us here in this room, and we know that. And we want you to know that we appreciate that. And I'd like to just use the words of that song. I don't even know the name of the song, but my life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man, and I don't think I've said I love you near enough. So if you all stand, we'll give a toast. And Dad, Bob, I just want you to know that we love you, and you just entered midlife now. You're at 70 years, and 70 years from now, when you start to get old and gray, we want to come back and talk about your other exploits that you've had. So from all of us, here's a toast to you. Happy birthday and many more.
Happy birthday.
Kathleen, is that correct? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? At this time, we'd like to give Miss Kathleen Markley the floor. Kathleen, what's that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. I have, if everybody can hear me, I feel more comfortable with self and light. Can you all hear? Okay, see if you can keep it help. I have here an old gym. I've been working on the railroad all my livelong days. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up too early in the morn. Wait a minute. This sounds like a song. And a song it is. For Jim Markley, our man of the day. Friends and family are gathered here to say, happy birthday. Happy 70 short years. Filled with laughter, love, and tears.
At this time, we'd like to ask Jim and Norma about the wedding cake. The wedding cake? Did I say wedding cake? Birthday cake. That's how many weddings I do.
What did you just say? What's the matter with you? Yeah, I don't know. More weddings.